Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best DJ controller.
Starting at number 5.
Native Instruments Traktor. Up fourth is the big brother to the Control S2, it's the Native Instruments Traktor Control S4. This controller is an absolute beast and definitely a flagship for the whole Control S series lineup. You have 4 channels, control over 4 decks, enough inputs and outputs to cater to most setups, and access to hardware controls for FX within the Traktor Pro 3 software. This unit really is the big daddy of the Native Instruments controller range. The jog wheels on the Control S4 feel so much better than the Control S2. When I was testing the Control S2, it really was something that let it down, but not on the Control S4, it's quite the opposite. The S4 is every you would want from the Control S2, but it does come at a cost. At just under $1,000 this isn't cheap, but you certainly get what you pay for. Like the Control S2, you have all the usual features such as tempo sync, queuing, looping, FX suite etc., but you also get some really nice digital displays for the pattern recorder / sample sequencer, which I found bright and readable. Alongside that, you also have this cool feature in the Mixer FX where you can create build-ups, breakdowns, and seamless transitions with just a single touch, very user-intuitive.
Coming at number 4.
Native Instruments Traktor. At third place is the Native Instruments Traktor Control S2, the baby brother to the Traktor Control S4. Indicated by the name, the S2 has 2 channels and 2 deck controls which offer standard control for the Traktor software. The Control S2 is a great budget version to the Control S4, but don't mistake that as being a negative point, as the price is what makes this controller a really attractive option. You have all the usual suspects you'd like to see on this controller, such as tempo sync, queuing, loops, Mixer FX, and access to the Traktor FX suite via the software. Although, the control for the FX are lacking on the Control S2. If you're after hands-on control for FX, then the Control S4 is the better choice. Another drawback on the Control S2, compared to the Control S4, is the connectivity. With this unit, you only have a mic input, stereo RCA outputs, and USB. You'll see another USB on the back, but that's for the power and connecting to your computer. There is also a 15V power input as well, obviously.
At number 3.
Pioneer DJ DDJ. Up in second place is the Pioneer DJ DDJ FLX10. Much for the same reasons as the DDJ FLX4, but multiplied by 1,000,000. This controller is similar to its baby brother, but so much better. For a start, you have 4 channels and control of 4 decks, already a pro position for this controller. Next, you have proper jog wheels that feel weighted and much more balanced, giving you a much more realistic feel to see DJs, which is a huge bonus. Everything about this unit is just great, from design to sound quality and the feel of it. It all feels premium, sturdy, and weighty. Which isn't surprising given the price tag. Another technically amazing part of this controller is the ability to individually adjust the volume for vocals, drums, instruments, or toggle the mute button altogether. Absolutely incredible. You can also apply FX to these split parts as well, which I've never actually seen before. So this makes this controller very unique indeed.
Number 2 of my list.
Pioneer DJ DDJ FLX4. As mentioned in my glowing summary above, the Pioneer DJ DDJ FLX4 is my top pick. With its wide variety of software options, collection of features, and enough connectivity to serve most setups, this DJ controller is certainly one of the best on the market today. There aren't many DJ controllers like the DDJ FLX4, which offer the range of compatibility for DJ software like Rekordbox, Serato, and DJ. You certainly have a lot of choice when it comes to this controller. The design of this unit as well is superb. All the controls are nicely laid out, and the buttons feel solid and tactile and certainly don't feel plasticky and cheap like other controllers in this price range.
And number 1.
Pioneer DJ DDJ. This controller has ticked all the boxes for me, with a fantastic blend of functionality, design, and world-leading tech packed into one tidy product. And considering its price point at under $400, it's a steal as well. The DJ FLX4 has a whole host of features, which is quite surprising at this price point. You have 2 channels, 2 deck controls, trim knob, 111.6mm jog wheel, BFX, sound coloring FX, a sampler, yes, hot cues, manual and auto beat loops too, what isn't there to like? You've also got plenty of connectivity, with 1 mic input, 1 master RCA output, 1 phone's output, and 2 sets of USB Type-C ports. One is for the computer connection and the other is for power. It also works with a variety of DJ software, which is quite uncommon in this space. It just means you don't have to commit too early on with a single software setup. The DJ FLX4 works with Rekordbox, Serato DJ Lite and DJ, so you have plenty to choose from. Do note though, that there are some features on the controller that work slightly differently, if not better, on certain apps than others. For example, the sampler allows you to work with 16 slots when using Rekordbox, and only 4 slots on Serato. Similar story with the hot cues, 8 for Rekordbox, and only 4 with Serato. Not a huge bummer, but just worth keeping in mind.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.